We had to get rid of fucking
I wasn't
Matt.
really
not
in
me,
with
not in
Matt.
tight, but he was definitely tight with Reagan, and he would have definitely took Reagan to the final two instead of us.
If Matt would have gotten into the final 5, he would have been in the best position of anybody. He would have beaten us.
That's what I think. I think
I
Matty
think so
would have
too.
beat a lot of.
So
I think so.
I think he would have won the game.
I think he'd have won the game
And
too.
that's why we
exactly.
did what we did.
He at that point when he got rid of Kathy,
You wouldn't be able to
he
get him
knew to
out
get rid of
later on.
Kathy
We'd had
because
to
he
get rid of
had
him,
used to,
So
and
we
he had
had to.
us.
Yeah.
He was comfortable. So what he wanted was us to just go after each other. That's what he wanted at that point.
Yeah.
Exactly what he wanted.
So Matt wanted to sit back and watch everybody else bang out. And I know Matt at times was even pushing for me to go home.
Exactly.
And pushing for Lane to go home at times, and pushing for Enzo to go home at times.
It makes sense, though, because when he came up here and threw Reagan under the bus, he didn't really say anything about you.
And at that
It
time,
was like he wanted to get rid of Reagan and not hate him.
Well, he knew his only
We were
hope.
like, yeah, go up to Brittany, tell him about Reagan, then I'll come after. I say the same shit. Yeah, show Brittany that you're a fucking rat, and then I'll come up there.
Because I was wondering why he was going after you instead of Reagan, or not going after you.
Well, because he knew. Well,
he threw his
knew
best friend under the bus.
He knew his
because of
only
us.
hope was Reagan. So for him to come up and say, we're going to throw Reagan under the, he came to us. First of all, I mean, I know Matt would rather have me gone up than him. And then he came up, with the idea, well, let's throw Reagan under the bus. And he did.
And that was perfect. I was like, oh, that's genius. You're going to actually go up to Brittany and show that the rat that you are, perfect. Go do it, and I'll come after you and follow you. And then I would come up here and tell you, like, yo, he's a rat. Get rid of him.
Earlier in the year, like, Matt would go up to me and say, hey, so-and-so's after you. Like,
he would say
he would come up to me and say, hey, Brendan and Rachel are after you and Kristen big time. And then he would go right after Brendan and Rachel.
He put him and Kristen up on the block.
Hayden and Kristen
He was really tight.
He caused that.
He was really tight with Rachel, too.
Of course. He
and
caused
I know
that.
Matt was really, really tight with Reagan. Like, really tight.
Yeah.
Like, I think...
Of course.
Like, all three of us,
Who do you think the best friends were? Brendan and Rachel? I mean, Brendan and Andrew?
I don't know if there were any.
I think there is. I really think there is.
I think it was Brendan and Andrew, personally. But Matt kept trying to...
Yeah, Matt kept coming in the
Like, Matt was in the best
But Matt
position
was the
in the
reason
game.
why him and Kristen went up. He was and that's when I don't know.
I don't know if, well, it might have been, but Rachel talked to me a lot about it before she put them up, too.
Well, that's...
Because she just hated Kristen, and she wanted to make sure Kristen went home.
Yeah.
So she put up Hayden because she thought
But
Hayden
I'm telling you
would
this right
stay.
now. Matt had something with Brendan and Rachel. That's why he didn't put them up. He put up fucking Andrew and Kathy. That's when we knew, like,
No,
and
he
he kept talking
definitely
about the
did.
back door. He was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna backdoor Brendan. There was no back door. I'm telling you this right now.
Like,
He had
Matt was
something with them.
probably maybe the best player in the game. We just realized, okay, he's going to snake us.
Well, he overplayed is what he
He's
did.
going to snake us in the end if he can. So it's best if we try to get him out now. And that's what we did. I'm sorry, Britt. I'm glad you won the 10 Gs yesterday.
Yeah. Are you pissed? A little bit?
Yeah.
I would be.
Everything else, I've been truthful the whole game except for about the brigade.
Yeah.
Like, everything has been...
So, yeah, so I'm definitely going home. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not going to say definitely, but I'm not going to use the veto.
It's history. It's the best alliance ever made, no matter what. The best alliance. People may not want to admit it. It's the best alliance ever made. I may not win the $500,000, but I was part of the best fucking alliance ever made. That's it. You know what I mean? What happened? What's going on? What is going on? What happened? This is history. We have enough respect for Brittany to fucking tell her. This is history. You know what I mean? This is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. We could have played the fucking, oh, yeah, There's no playing anymore. We're in the fucking Final Four. That's it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this whole season. I'll put my fucking life savings on this kid's gonna win the whole season.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Bro, this kid's a fucking animal. I mean, that's it.
I don't know if I go that far. I don't know if I have votes. I mean, I don't know anything.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, do you think if he makes the final two, he's not gonna win? If he makes the final two, let's say he wins,
he'd definitely win.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But neither one of you
Guess I'll
two.
find out whenever I go to jury.
Well, when it comes down to that, but I mean, I think he's the best player in this fucking house.
I'll find out.
Like, who would vote for any of us against him if he's in the final two?
No one better.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he deserves it if he's in the final two.
Exactly. Oh, but you want to talk about that?
Yeah, what's up?
Britt, would you? I mean, would you rather us be honest and be upfront, or?
I mean, you have.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, that's why we owe that to you to tell you that. You know
if I didn't like you, I mean, you're awesome. Everything about you is awesome. So.
You know what I mean? That's what I said too. Let's just tell her. You're the
all
only
said
person that knows this. That's it.
It's best
Except
to be
Matt,
upfront.
of course, because Matt was involved.
Well, then everybody knows.
Well, I'm pretty sure in Majority House, everyone knows by now.
Definitely.
But by final two, everyone was going to know anyway. It was going to be thrown out anyway. It doesn't matter. There was a pact made. We said it, what was it? End of day one, day two, we're going to make the best alliance ever. That's it. We're a bunch of dodos.
You're a dodo.
I'm definitely a dodo.
I'm a dodo.
I'm a dodo.
But how much dodos can we be? I think between us, how much Big Brother have we watched?
2 seasons.
It's only right to tell Brittany. And we came up with this to tell you. It's only right. Why the fuck, you know what I mean?
Would you have rather us not told you?
No. I mean, I'd rather you tell me than not.
You'd rather us tell you, yeah?
All 3 of us kind of thought this. I mean, we all talked about it, the same thing.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
I know.
Of course.
I'm
And we're not trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I went out there with the whole sabotage, it was just to throw Rachel under the bus. That was all it was.
Like, the last thing I ever want to do is make you sad or make you cry. I mean, that's the last thing I ever want.
That's why I was like, I was happy when she won the $10,000. You know what I mean? When she won it. We're being honest with you. You know what I mean? We're not fucking around. You know. You deserve that, man. You're an awesome player. I mean, come on. You're funny as shit.
I'm sorry, Britt. I feel awful. You're right.
It's okay.
I don't cry.
I'm just gonna go downstairs.
Why?
Because I just need to, you know.
You're gonna make me cry now.
I mean, how does it feel to know that you just wasted 3 months and you have no shot at $500,000? It's the only reason you came here. You know, and it's like a guarantee to know 100% you're going home. That you came all this way for no reason. I left my fiance, my family.
You're awesome. You're an awesome player. You made the.
I'm not mad.
Final
Like,
Four.
I get it. I got it. Like, I didn't win the veto. I had a chance and I didn't win it. But it's just hard.
You're final four. You're an awesome player. That's it. We just had an alliance from the beginning.
I know,
what I mean?
and it's fun, but I just need to.
I understand, but yeah, I do. I mean, that went the way I figured it go.
She's definitely pissed at me. They just want my vote.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, me and you are not winning.
No, we're
not.
She went to there.
Oh my gosh.
It's up to him who he takes to the final.
She's gonna hate us so much.
Oh, I only think
should we have told her?
I don't know now.
I don't think we should have told her.
I don't even think she's gonna vote now.
I don't even think. I think she might. I really think it was the right. Bro,
you going down to talk to her?
No, it ain't time.
Bro, I really think it was the right thing to do, though, bro.
You can smash in there if you want.
Yeah, smash in there, bro. Yeah, smash in there.